Carla Caldwell in the zone. Live your best life ever with Carla Caldwell in the zone.
Welcome to Whole Life Healing, where we integrate science, soul, and strategy. My name is Carla Caldwell. I am your nurse health coach, and I'm super excited about today's topic because I know that it will empower and equip you to get to the finish line of anything it is that you are wanting to accomplish. Are you ready? Okay. We are going to cover today the science of goal success. I'm going to share with you 5 steps to create a plan that guarantees your progress every single time. This is really important because a lot of times it's easy to come up with where you want to go. You have a feeling of what it is you want to accomplish, big picture. The hard part is identifying meaningful action steps, the best action step to take now that will get you moving towards that big vision that you have. So it's really important to have a system that helps you pick realistic actions that get you moving forward towards where you want to go. And it's important that this process align you with what matters most, and it supports you to be grounded in the moment. Right here, right now, what is my next best step? Okay, I hope you're excited because I think this will make your life way easier. Before I give you the 5 steps, I want to ground you by taking a few deep breaths. So let's get grounded. We're going to place our hands on our hips, inhaling in through the nose if you can, inhaling into your hands, inhaling in until you feel your hands move, exhaling from the mouth. And if you want, you can make the sound ha, and as you exhale, letting go of any tension, letting go of any thoughts. Inhaling in through the nose if you can, deep, deep, deep into your hands. Exhaling through the mouth. Again, releasing any tension, letting go of any thoughts, grounding yourself in this moment right here, right now. One last deep breath. Ready? Inhaling in. Exhaling, making the sound ha. We do this so that we can be here right now. The best plans are made right here, right now, in this moment, free from thinking about the past or the future. Your best plan is created right here, right now. Let's get started with the steps. All right, step number 1. What do you want? What do you want? This is your time to dream big. What is it you want? And I imagine that you want a lot of things, so let's focus on one. It can be big, but make it sure that it's just one thing. And whatever it is you want, if you want to be healthier, if you want to lose a certain amount of weight, if you want to gain a certain amount of money, or if you want to be able to go on a trip, whatever it is, what do you want? Number 2. How are you doing with this thing you want? Let's just rate either how you're doing or your progress towards having it. You're going to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the absolute worst, like nothing's been done, we're not doing well, all the way to 10, you already accomplished it. At which point I would ask, why are you naming this? But, whatever. Scale of 1 to 10. Whatever your number is, write it down. And now we are at step number 3. Oh my gosh, I love step number 3. What can I do right now so that I can improve my rating by 1? If you rated yourself a 4, you're asking yourself, what action can I take to get to number 5? This is such a brilliant question because oftentimes we find ourselves stuck or not moving forward because we just don't know how to get from where we are right now to where we want to go. And by making it small like that, you rate yourself and you ask yourself, what do I need to do to move up by 1? That's it. Not to how to get to 10. How do I move up by 1? Usually that is a solid action. Now I'm going to give like a little cliff note asterisk. If you find yourself having trouble with whatever action you set, for whatever reason you're not able to accomplish it, if you start to have trouble, I want you to modify this question with, instead of 1, asking yourself, what do you need to do to improve your score by 0.5? Some people do better with 0.5. Other people are just fine with 1. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments or message me. Number 4. How does this action step connect with what matters most? It's really important anytime you set an intention for a positive health behavior, you are more likely to succeed if you mentally connect what you are doing and how it will benefit what matters most. It's really, really important because that connection gives you motivation, inspiration, and you're more likely to follow through, especially in those moments where you're not feeling motivated, you don't want to do this. Number 5, this is the last one. You want to take that action item and make it smart. You want to make sure that you don't leave it as an idea. So example, if I say, I want to eat better, I want to improve my diet, that's an idea. What I want to do is make it smart. So how will I eat better? And smart, remember that means specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-sensitive. And instead of I want to eat better, I might set a goal that says I will add a vegetable to every meal the next 7 days. That is absolutely smart. It's very specific, measurable, action-oriented. Only I know if it's realistic. So if it's not realistic, then you need to just edit it so that it's realistic. And it's absolutely time sensitive because I know in the next 7 days, I'm going to include a vegetable at every meal. I'll know if I won or if I failed. That's it. Those are the 5 steps. Okay, let's go through a real life example. I'm so excited for you because if you can get this, it will be a huge game changer. I'm going to give an example, okay? I'm going to, because if you're anything like me, I need to hear how it's applied. I need to hear an example. So in this example, what matters most? Family. Family is what matters most. Step number 1, what do I want? In this example, I want to lose weight. 2, rate how am I doing? How am I doing with weight loss on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Oh, I'm a 4. I'm doing some things and I'm doing less well than good. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. I could be doing better. That's what a 4 means. So now I'm going to ask myself, what can I do to improve by 1? What do I need to do to get from a 4 to a 5? Okay, in this example, what I can do is I can be more active. That will definitely help me move up by 1 if I'm more active. How does this connect? So we're on step 4. How does this connect with what matters most? What matters most to me is my family. How does this connect? When I am active, I'm more patient. I have more energy. I feel better around my family. I do better for them. Very important. Because I'll do anything for my family. And whatever what matters most is, most people will do anything for what matters most to them. Now we're going to make it smart. Be more active is not a smart statement. It's not specific. It's not measurable, action-oriented, realistic, or time-sensitive. So I make it smart by saying I will walk 10 minutes or more per day for the next 7 days. That's what I'm going to do. 10 minutes or more for the next 7 days. Bam, I'm done. Except I'm not really done because I actually have to do it. If you're wondering, what comes next, Carla? This is so cool, but how do I actually get to the ultimate goal? What you're going to do is you're going to implement that action step. And once you've completed that action step, you are going to repeat steps 2 through 5. You're going to rate yourself again, and then you're going to ask yourself again, how can I improve by 1? How does this connect to what matters most? Make it smart, go implement, come back, and you keep doing this until you get to where you want to go. This is how you move from where you are now to that huge vision that you have. This is what makes it doable, practical, and attainable, which is the most important. I'm so excited for you. This won't work if you don't try it. And remember, if you're having trouble with this process, it may just mean that you have to change step number 3. Instead of asking yourself, how can I improve by 1? How can I improve by 0.5? I don't know why some people do better with 0.5. Some people do better with 1. Find out who you are. You are the expert of you. So here we go. Quickly, the 5 steps. You start with what matters most. That's the foundation. You ask yourself, what do you want? What's your big vision? Where do you want to go? Number 2, you rate yourself. How are you doing in this area on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best? 3, you identify what can I do to improve by 1? Number 4, how does this connect to what matters most to me? Very important step. Don't skip that one. And number 5, you make it smart. You make sure that you write your action step in a way that's specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-sensitive. And that's it. You keep repeating this process until you get to where you want to go. This is a lifestyle. You can start to operate this way in any area of your life that you are trying to improve. Everything I've shared with you is backed by science. I'm rooting for your success times 1,000. Please share this with your network if you found it helpful. I would love to know what you're working on, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments or message me. I am rooting for your success. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.